interested in political dimensions of many things, including post-election audits. And it has struck me, as should be clearer after tomorrow's presentations, that the technical progress in refining post-election audits has really gotten out in front of the political support for implementing post-election audits. Pam Smith really helped to crystallize this for me. It's a story I've heard Pam tell. Basically, Pam went to a bunch of election officials and said, what we're trying to do is make post-election audits sexy.
Yeah.
And you can guess the reaction. An election official blurted out, the problem is after an election we're too tired for sex. So the inside game, it has some appeal, and obviously we should try to work with election officials in any way we possibly can. But the inside game alone isn't really going to get us what we need. So I think we need some broader political mobilization. We really need to build some public support. I mean, let's face it, post-election audits aren't very sexy for the public either. So how do we square this circle? Where do we go with this?
The Iranians solved this by doing the audit before the election.
That is a tested approach, but I'm looking for something that actually achieves election integrity. So it's a higher standard, perhaps. Where am I going? Kim Alexander said to me, actually, and maybe some other people in the room, I think what we really need is a post-election audit folk song. And my first reaction was, that's crazy, because I can only think of one word that rhymes with audits, and that Plaudits. How am I going to work that into a song? Where are we going to go with this? But, I thought about it. Now we're up to what, the 40th anniversary of Woodstock, right?
Oh,
and I'm thinking, what mobilizes people more effectively than music? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right? It's the great trifecta. Right. And so, I'm thinking this has some legs. I'm thinking, I'm going to set out to write the blowing in the wind of the post-election audit. And there's already one solid empirical finding from my work today, which is that I am no Bob Dylan. Ever. One facet of my lack of resemblance to Bob Dylan is that, whoa, what's going on?
We're good, man. Oh, wait, go.
Don't panic. Don't panic.
I'm panicking.
One facet of my non-resemblance to Bob Dylan is I cannot play my own song. It should really be performed, I think, with a banjo, with a walking bass, and I'm so not there. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to attempt basically software emulation of the instrumental byline. So basically, folks, what I'm doing for you is I'm doing karaoke of my own song. And this is my public debut as a singer-songwriter in front of a bunch of computer geeks, so I've basically never been more terrified in my life. It's about trust, it's about collaboration, it's about building a bigger community. So if I can get this to start up.
If it makes you feel any better, we go into computers because we didn't go into music.
Some of us did both.
Some people say that's a false choice. I know people reject it.
And if you've heard Bob Dylan lately, he's down to a range of about 4 notes.
That's true.
Getting close to punk rock.
I feel like
But they're my favorite four.
Pretty low. But God, I mean,
Washington, Lincoln.
He's got that huge personality. Who's like Dylan? This is really interesting because, but if I have to sing this a cappella, I can do that too. You'll miss a few things, but I'm always open to compromise.
We'll wait.
Yeah.
We can edit the video.
All right. Okay, that was just the trial. That is in fact the karaoke track. This is going to be great. Okay.
Woo!
Say, whoops, I lost it. While you're waiting in the polling place, the slot might give you pause. Who was it who configured and maybe suddenly triggered the machines that say who's president and move the right arm laws? I hope they all mean kindly, but we needn't trust them blindly, or cross our fingers hoping all that stuff will work just fine. fair. But democracy's at stake, so let's make sure those counts are clean. Well, perhaps to run elections and give us the best protections, but some pesky voting activists say will not be appeased. If they seem unduly pensive, don't get nervous or defensive. Some post-election audits will both put their minds at ease. Brilliant experts work with vigor to implement due rigor, so results can be confirmed before the winners are announced. That negative exponential, it sure does have potential, and however it would chew if it could only be pronounced. Let's offer up our plaudits to post-election audits. It's just plain common sense to check the count, to measure twice. It strikes me as moronic to put faith in electronics. You know everything goes better when you use 10-sided dice. If you're populist or wonky, elephant or donkey, green reform or independent, it matters not to me. Let's make vote verification America's friendly destination, cause it's democratic bedrock and on that we can agree. Yes, let's sing exotic plaudits to our post-election audits, where we count some puts our hand to see the max in open sight. There's no need to sit and wonder if the outcome was a blunder. When a post-election audit can ensure we get it right.